Let's see. People on YouTube, I hope you guys are back. Let's pop out the chat. Put the chat over here. Let's make it thinner. And we're good to go. Awesome. This is my streaming PC you guys are seeing here. This is another computer. I'm just seeing the window. Because your TikTok is in that meld? No, TikTok is in TikTok Studio. It's not in meld. All right, I think we're good. Let's just add the information. Select the stream, Saturday live stream. Okay, we're back. We should see things trickling down. There wasn't 3 columns. I am live streaming on 3 places on Meld because I don't want a TikTok here. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is TikTok Studio. It's another app. All right, let's go. Lotus, welcome back. Welcome back. Let's see if that's gonna work. And meanwhile, let's go for another lap because I do believe our tires are cold again. Yes, they are. And oh, not H pattern. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, it was another program, Sean. You see, TikTok is kind of weird in the way that if you use a key, I have a key to use Meld or OBS or whatever. They kind of hold you back to do that. I don't know why, but they do. Hey Arnie, welcome back. Thank you for joining back my live stream, guys. I know it's annoying, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So it's hard to say. All I know is, you know, it's worth a try. And we're driving still in North Schleife since you guys left, so we're right where we left off. TikTok, make it pop. Yeah, we're still like with cold tires again. You can see how it's lighting. This is usually a 3rd year turn anyways. Am I streaming in different places? Yes, sir. I am on TikTok, YouTube, don't slide off, YouTube and Twitch. Does the horizontal have commercials and the vertical doesn't, George? That's a good question, man. I don't know. I do have premium on my personal account, so I don't see ads anyways. Whew. Almost hit the wall. You prefer portrait? Yeah, portrait is the preferred way for most people. I do have the portrait if you want. Just go to my channel and there should be another live stream going. Ah, thank you, Santos. Gracias, gracias. Ooh. Hold that, hold it. Feisty. But that was all my mistake. That was my mistake here. What are you guys' dream cars? I can start with mine. My dream car is the Cadillac CT5V. The CarPlay bugged. It's not bugged. It's just having a little, I don't know why it's delaying. They had this problem earlier today, but it's still working. Oh, nice. You're on portrait now. Cool. GT40 for me, Lotus. Nice. That's a good choice, man. I like sedans, so that's why my dream car is a sedan with a very nice engine. Corolla? Oh, nice. What kind of Corolla? Just a regular Corolla, Milky? It's a black screen? Okay, gotta check it. Oh, we're gonna crash because I was looking. So let me check. It could be because I moved. Wait. Yes, it is a black screen. It's not the Apple CarPlay. It's the window that was closed. I don't know why it's not showing the map, but it's working now. Let's see if it's gonna pop up again. The Lotus 211. I don't know which one that one is. You have your dream car and some, Ghosty? What are your dream cars then that you have? Can I donate my setup to you, LSG? Yeah, if you donate to me like $20,000, I'll donate it to you. We can do a donation trade. You donate $20,000, I'll donate my simulator. How's that? I think it's fair, don't you? Donation for a donation. Basically a track-focused top. Oh, I know what you mean. Alright, then I cannot either, LSG. So we are at a stalemate. I'll just keep my simulator, you keep your $20,000. Isn't that a BMW steering wheel? Yes, sir, well noted. It was a BMW steering wheel until I fixed it. Now it looks much better. Ooh, too fast. This is a Volvo BMW. Yeah, I fixed the steering wheel, man. It looked awful, and my simulator started leaking oil all the time. Not to mention my turn stock stopped working, so I had to fix it. The Subaru Impreza WRX. Woo. Almost. Thanks to my brother who likes to hunt and find vehicles to restore mods, and also have a Mitsubishi Eclipse 69 Dodge Charger replica. Nice, a lead. That's so cool. Yeah, that makes two of us, man. I have all my dream cars. The Volvo S60R I have in my garage, and I have the Cadillac CT5V, which I just purchased a couple weeks ago. So I have my dream cars with me, which is a very fulfilling sentiment. As I'm crashing through the walls here, trying to read the chat and talk to you guys. Automotive Solutions. No, I haven't. Isn't it true, man? I'm telling you, Aviation, that logo was destroying my simulator, man. Oh, nice. You bought a BMW, Tash? What BMW did you buy? Yes, sir. We're driving the Aston... Oh, that's you. I thought it was somebody else asking. We're driving the Aston Martin Vantage GT3. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Flying. Yeah. A little fly. A little flight. Oh, too much... Buick LeSabre. Dude, 6-cylinder legend. A funny story about me. In 1999, when I was in high school, my senior year, 1999-2000 year, school year, I used to do driver's ed, and my school bought a brand new Buick LeSabre, 2000 model, that was like gold champagne color with like a tan interior. That thing was hideous, but super cool. It's like a freaking boat, and we used to learn how to drive on that thing. That was amazing. So I have good memories of the Buick LeSabre. I don't know if the 7th gen is the same one that I'm talking about. The one we had was a 2000 model, so there's that. Ooh, almost. Ghosty, honor of my dad, I have a Mazda RX-7, and we found a total Supra that was worth bringing back, though we have to wait for parts finally to roll it in. Nice, dude. Are you going to keep it stock, the Supra? And what version of Supra is it? It's a 320i, a 323i E90. Oh, nice. I have the E90 steering wheel also. People watch my E60 video and they complain that I'm driving an E60 with an E90 steering wheel, and I went, oh, damn. So they... People complain. I have an E60 simulator, and people are super purists and like, oh, you shouldn't drive an E60 with an E90 steering wheel. Like, who cares? The steering wheel, it has a pedal shifter. It looks cool, so I don't care. Aviation, you're looking for a BMW M3 E46. Oh, those are cool, man. Did I tell you I used to have an E46 for track use? It wasn't an M3 though. It was just an E46 that, you know, I had with a couple friends that we kind of had ownership of that car, and we used to take it to the track in turns. That's why I tell when people come here and say at this point to drive a real car, they have no clue what they're talking about. Like, truly, they don't. My speedo is not going down straight. Yeah, it's too fast for it. The motor on the gauge cluster was never meant to emulate a GT3 car. That's why. So that introduces a delay. Oh, it's a generation older. I know exactly which one you're talking about then. The previous model of the LeSabre. I think the one I had was the last model, wasn't it? The last... Oh, too fast on that turn. That was... Darn it. Do I play with GTA 5? 6 is not out yet, man. Yes, I do play with GTA 5. Go on reverse.
A few moments later.
What kind of races did you drive with it? So we did some local, mostly track days. We didn't actually go for races back in the day. It was in the late 2010s, late 2000, not 10s, the 2000s. It was like 2010, 11 when we used to have it, and it was a lot of fun. There is a racetrack in Curitiba, that's the city I'm from, and we used to take the car there and drive around and time it, but we didn't put in a race because there's not a lot of races in Brazil that had a category like you could just put any car like that. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. However, it's very expensive. Oh, I see. 6-cylinder. It makes sense. I remember that car. It was pretty cool, but it felt like a boat, obviously. My favorite race. Dude, I used to love F1. I'm Brazilian, so I was like, you know, growing up in Senna's time. But nowadays, I kind of like F1 back and NASCAR. I like NASCAR as well. sliding. You can feel when we lose the traction. Oh, it is. It's actually sometimes even more fun because you're racing against yourself. Obviously, you were friends and everybody wanted to try to beat the other. But at the end of the day, when you're doing time attack, you're actually, fighting yourself. How can I shave a second here or half a second and not break the car? Because those things were annoying because they keep breaking all the time. I think the tires are, I probably put them on one of my crashes here. And I'm not paying attention as I should. Is it Assetto? Yes, sir. Assetto Corsa Competizione, and we're gonna crash again. Nope. Saved it. Your Peugeot? Oh, nice. I remember Peugeots. I have a friend that loves Peugeots. He had a 206, a 306, a 406. He used to love them. In Brazil, we don't have Peugeots here in America. I mean, unless somebody really imports it. What does everybody think the most fun car to drive is in real life? I don't know. I think the fun aspect is very subjective. Like some people will love to drive a raw, like powerful car. Some people like to drive on a rally, or open wheel. To me, the best car that I've ever driven in real life was back in the days when I had that BMW. BMW invited me one day for their event. They had like a track event and they had a professional driver that was going to take us for a ride. But before, we could drive any car. After we drove with the driver, we couldn't take the cars again. So that day, I drove all BMW's lineup, and the best car that I driven that day was the M5. Dude, that car was just amazing. It was a beast. Manual transmission, ripping that thing off on the back straight, that was so cool. And then you drive with the pilot, the real driver, and you see that shit. The guy can drive like crazy. And I remember him showcasing the traction control, not the traction control, the stability control of the BMW. And he would go in turns, like with just one hand on the wheel and then pressing the traction control off and showing the car starting to slide and drift. And he was like, oh, if I turn this button back on, the car will straighten itself up. And then the car would straighten up. Crazy. And meanwhile, you're just being thrown inside the car with the seatbelt. It was crazy. That was crazy. That was the best day. And it was a Father's Day, but I wasn't a father back then. But it was like a Father's Day event that BMW had. Big dog, because I'm using a real car interior and driving a Assetto Corsa Competizione. Which probably causes YouTube to bug and think that I'm driving in real life. Do I like endurance races? I'm not a big fan. I don't touch the curb too much there. You guys okay? Is everybody all right? Oh, so 3008. I know which one you have. The most fun I had in the car was a diesel Golf 6 on a mountain road. Oh, those are fun. Lotus, I'm not old enough to drive yet, but I have driven 2 cars. I drove my Volkswagen 11 Jeep around. Let me finish the turn in car park, and I drove a smart car around a little dirt figure 8. That's nice, dude. Darth Cooper, how do I have Apple CarPlay? And you can check out the Apple CarPlay in my channel. I do have. Why is the Oh, the map's now showing to you guys. It's there to me. Oh, funny. But yeah, in my channel, there's a tutorial. You can download it right now. It's free. What's a smart car? They are those very tiny cars. I think Mercedes owns Smart. And they're very tiny cars. They're like... But they're like... There's a few crash tests I've seen around of the smart cars. And they are surprisingly tough, man. Like super tough cars. Fast on that super slow turn, even though I'm not driving too fast. Go back to the pits. Put outside camera here so you guys can see. There we go. There's a farther one there. I don't know how people drive in third person. It's so hard. Hats off to them. I think it's harder to drive in third person than in first. First, you can't hear the engine that well. And then the perspective is completely wrong. Bunch of apex there, but who cares? That car has some of the nicest rolling around. And it's so light, it feels like I'm driving a cloud. You mean the smart cars? I've driven one that was kind of fast one time, but they had an, I don't know how to name in English, but it's an automatic shifter, but you change like a manual. Not that you move a handle, but you have to take your foot off the accelerator when you're changing gears. Kind of weird. Sequential? Yes, I'm using the paddle shifter. This is a GT3 car, so it doesn't have the option for the H pattern. Go back inside. I can't see. That's awful. Oh, the eclipse. Reading the chat. Don't read the chat and drive at the track. Oh, really? A truck into a smart? That's crazy. But they are pretty tough. I've seen a crash test with those smart, like hitting a barrier, like one of those like side barriers. Dude, that thing just stayed intact. All right. Let's go to Assetto Corsa now. Let's drive the Cadillac. I want to drive the Cadillac a little bit. Let's go back to Assetto Corsa, normal Assetto Corsa now. We got to wait till they finish changing my tires. Change cameras. Thank you, fellas. I'm not going to use the tires, though. I'm exiting the game, so you're wasting your time a little bit. That's okay. Thank you, though. Thanks, bud.
Let's go. Go, go, go.
Okay. Why is it not exiting? My mouse not in the screen. Sometimes it does that, and it's not gonna. Yeah, it wasn't. All right, so wait. Oh, wait. Yes, confirmed. Is that a Volvo steering wheel? Edward Horowski 6967. No, sir, it is not. This one is a BMW steering wheel that I fixed. So it now has the Volvo logo, and we're gonna put the Volvo steering wheel now because we're gonna drive in Assetto Corsa, the regular one, and I like to drive in Assetto Corsa with my real steering wheel, but like in the real car. I want to buy a Cadillac one. If you guys know anywhere that can sell me a Cadillac CT5V steering wheel, like for cheap, I want to buy it. Because I do own the car, I'd love to have the steering wheel. And since we're here, this is my Cadillac that I just purchased a couple weeks ago. That we're going to drive in the game. Oh, why it's not loading? There. What is that? All right, here it is. Cadillac CT5V. Beautiful car. I think it's one of the most sexy cars out there on the road. All right, let's go and drive it. All right, driving the Cadillac CT5V. Let's load the server. It's a swap to Shutoku. Yes, sir, confirm. How did you get the quick releases on those real-life steering wheels? Aviation, that's a great question, and I do have a tutorial on my channel. So essentially, I'm gonna explain like super easily, super quickly. So you cut off. You gotta shave off. There's a little stubby thing that's behind the steering wheel. You have to shave it off. Then you bolt the quick release from Fanatec back here. So this is a QR2 from Fanatec, and it goes back here. And then you use either an ESP32, or you can hook up the wires of the buttons to the actual controller here in the Fanatec wheel, and that will start working. Okay, start server and join server. Mr. Fancy, thanks, man. Yeah, I feel fancy now. I got a Cadillac CT5V, man. I'm so happy. That is my dream car, one of my dream cars, alongside with the Volvo. Got updates. Okay, let's install the updates. The only Cadillac I want is the Ghostbusters Ecto 1. Dude, that car is insane. That's sick. I like the movie cars. But dude, have you checked the Cadillac CT5V, man? They're pretty dang awesome, dude. You want to do it with Alexa steering wheel now? Oh, dude, that'd be amazing. If you do, check out my tutorial and also join my Discord where you can share your experience with me. I don't have the cuts to cut off. Well, you only should cut off a steering wheel if you're never going to use it again in a real car like this one. And let me fix here. I can pull back now. Lower just a tiny bit. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. And let's move my seat back just a tiny bit. What's the Cadillac Blackwing versus yours? It's exactly the same car. The only difference is the engine. My interior is a Blackwing interior. So mine is the V, which is the exact same car. Aside from, so I have the same seat. It even says Blackwing here. So it's exactly the same car. All the carbon fiber trim. I have the carbon fiber update. I have the red seatbelt. Everything is Blackwing. The only thing that's not Blackwing is the $140,000 MSRP, and obviously the engine, which mine does 0 to 60 in 4.6 seconds. The Blackwing does in 3.5. But to be very honest, I don't mind. I'm not gonna go fast on the roads anyways. And if you look at the car here, it's exactly the same. So let's go outside the car. I mean, this is the 2023 version, so the headlights are not continuous. They have the brake here. Mine is a 2026, and the wheels are not the same. But here's everything is the same. If you look at the car here and this angle, you're gonna see it's not this one. Here, this angle. Even the V, everything's just the same car. All right, let's drive. This is a 2026 Cadillac CT5V. And today we're going to see all the quirks and features of the Cadillac CT5V. An XC90 interior Kirono. This is the S60R, my friend. Let's go. So we're going to change the view here now. We need to... Yes, there we go. Let's just keep it that way. With the... And now we have... Let's put the car name. Cadillac CT5. Let's turn off the traction control, obviously. Alright. Driving the Cadillac. To be honest, the Cadillac feels more like a luxury than a muscle. Yeah, but it will leave into the dust a lot of muscle cars, man. The Blackwing has nearly 700 horsepower, man. A V8 naturally aspirated engine that makes this beautiful sound, which I have to lower a little bit. Oh man, I never had any issues with American cars. I've owned a Ford, I've owned a Chevrolet before, I've owned a Cadillac CTS in 2016. So I don't have any problems with them. They're pretty cool cars and reliable to me. And to be honest, any car can have problems. So it's just a matter of luck a little bit, how you treat your car, how you do things, you know. Ooh, too early. A little louder, I think, as we crashing through. Ow. That was intense. Oh, nice, you have an XC70. So you have this very similar interior that I have here. I thought he was going to stop. Next, yes, I do agree with you, good sir. We are driving in Japan in the beautiful Shuto Expressway, and we're driving an amazing server called Nohezi, which is a server that allows you to drive cars here, and they do have a bunch of mods, a bunch of cars. And why the traffic is like this, it's beyond me. Because usually they're timed. I love British cars, like, I mean, look at the 2026 Aston Martin Vantage Roadster. Tell me you don't love it. Oh man, I do love it. But if you're talking about reliability of American cars, dude, the British cars, they don't take the crown here. They don't take the crown as a very good car in terms of reliability. Land Rovers, Range Rovers are known for being very unreliable. And then, who owns Aston Martin? Wasn't it Ford that bought it? I love my Honda. That thing is so cheap to maintain. Oh yeah, Hondas are known for that. They're cheap to maintain, and they're fun cars. I have a neighbor that loves Hondas. He just sold his Honda Civic and he bought an Acura, the Integra, and he loves that thing, and it sounds so nice. He changed the exhaust. That thing looks beautiful as well. Oops. I thought I had space. I mean, Hondas are solid, right? Who doesn't like solid cars? They are not the most outlandish design out there. They've been building pretty cool cars since forever, and they're a safe choice, like Volkswagen. Volkswagens are also safe choices. A Das Auto. Just ask Jeremy Clarkson. Yeah, he has. Well, Lotus also has a bunch of issues, right? But that's why I say, man, unless we're, you know, measuring, what are we measuring a good car by? Is it reliability? Is it how it looks? Is it how fast it goes? Like, what is your criteria? And then you gotta, you know, choose your weapons in the sense that, like, I like sedans that are big and have a powerful engine. Hence why I love the Lotus Omega or the Vauxhall Lotus. I love the CT5V. I love the Volvo S60R. I like cars that are sleepers, like cars that you look at the traffic light and you're gonna say, dude, what does this guy want? And then you just leave everybody in the dust because they don't know you're driving a 700 horsepower beast, you know? That's what I like about cars. And reliability comes afterwards for me. Because I usually don't abuse my cars. So I think reliability in that sense is a little bit of obviously construction, how well the car is constructed, but also how you abuse the car. Like BMWs are known for leaking oil, all kinds of engine issues, but they're still cool cars, right? Ooh, I just a little bit, that's all right. These sporty cars that can go around corners fast, and the feeling is unmatched. Yeah, and that title usually goes for like more of a sporty cars, like not sedans, obviously. Like the Lotus, you know, Lotus were known, at least for a while, for being cars that are like raw and pure. They were fast, light. We talking about sleepers. Oops. Where is that? Then Rolls-Royce goes crazy for what it is. I agree. I totally agree. But then again, like when you see a Rolls-Royce at a traffic light, you expect it to be at least something else. And then usually, you know, they go all in with a V or V10 crazy engine on a Rolls-Royce that has like 600, 700 horsepower. Everybody kind of knows that. But if you know what I'm talking about, Lotus Carlton, I think that was the name in UK, and then the Lotus Omega in Europe, that car was just a regular sedan, a little wider than usual if you look in the traffic light, but nobody knew. It had a Corvette 6-speed manual transmission. It was, I think, twin-turbo V8. That thing is, like, I saw a video from Top Gear back in the day, and the guy was like, it's a family saloon that can go, like, over 300 kilometers an hour. Who's the family? Mr. and Mrs. Fittipaldi? That's just insane, you know? And that's the kind of sleeper I'm talking about. Like, cars that are, like, you just go, like, huh, just a sedan. Who is this old guy driving it? And then they accelerate, and you go like, oh, where's my jaw? Like, everybody expects a Supra to be fast, or, you know, a Subaru WRX STI. They're expected to be fast. So that's one thing that I like about the Cadillac CT5V Blackwing is, if you know cars, you know that that thing is fast. But if you don't, if you're just in a traffic light, that's just a luxury sedan. Ouch. Well, you can always make a car more reliable if you know what you're doing. Subarus were not the best at reliability unless they were a rally model. They leak and break down, but when you start replacing stuff, true. I have a friend that has a Subaru WRX STI as well, and he loves that thing, and he had to change the engine already. But exactly like you said, it gets better. So now the engine is more reliable, it's better, it's more, you know, stronger. With higher quality stuff, it usually gets better. True, absolutely true, man. The Audi RS7, Audi's RSs are super cool as well. These are sleepers also. 2.9 seconds, yeah, that's insane. 2.9 seconds, you're almost in Formula 1 territory. Like, the F1 cars are estimated, they don't have like an official time keeping of the F1 cars, but they're in the 2.5 range. Dude, if you're doing a 2.9 versus a 2.5, you're in a different realm of craziness. Cash, you just want a Honda project? What kind of Honda project? You know, I want to make a car company. Dude, that'd be amazing. Hard, it's a tough business to get in. There's a big barrier to entrance. A lot of investment is also necessary. But just look at the guy that makes the Jester? Yeah, the Jester. That guy is insane, and he started his company like a while back, and he is just, you know, rocking it. The McMurdy? Oh, I saw that car. Isn't that one that sucks down to the ground? Like when you're accelerating, it will kind of suck itself down. So it's super fast on turns as well. A Lamborghini, nice. Oh, a 90s Honda Civic. Oh, those are classics. You know, Fast and Furious feelings. I forgot to use my turn signal. I was talking about BMW so much that I didn't use my turn signal once. So let's make the U-turn here. With the handbrake, obviously. Two tons of downforce. Oh yeah, so that's the car. It's insane. Hey, one more beer. Don't worry, dude. NPCs. They're all NPCs. They don't care about us. Like, we're driving the Cadillac CT5V. With a Volvo. Steady, steady. That was close. Here's something that every car person, Bill is my brother, he owns a 2007 Ford Shelby GT500. It's far from stock, and I've seen that thing make a 7 seconds flat on a quarter mile. Dude, 7? That is insane numbers. I saw a video the other day with a drag race on a quarter mile of the new BMW M5. They did like in 10.6 or something, and the Mercedes also in a 10 second, a 7 second. That is very respectable, man. Thank you, Art and Force. Thank you, sir. I don't know why YouTube doesn't like to show it to people, but, you know, at least you guys are here. So don't forget to double tap to show me some love. As I'm being shadow banned by YouTube today, I'm pretty sure that, and it's not just a conspiracy theory by a content creator that is grumpy because their content is not great. I know my content might not be Mr. Beast style, but I usually get about 200 people watching my live streams, and it's stuck today at around 50 the whole morning, and it's just been pretty frustrating because I'm trying to grow my channel as I did grow my TikTok and my other places. But it is what it is. Ooh, I thought it was gonna be able to make it. Oh dear. Martin Fours, one sound mod and Sol away from hyper realism. You know that they're not using Sol anymore, right? So I have Pure here, and the sound mod, I don't know, I pretty much think that the sound sounds realistic. I do have the same car in real life, and the sound is pretty spot on. Woo. Not true, Elise, and they have several cars in the 7 to 8 seconds. I wouldn't know, my friends. Oh, what was that? That even hurts my... Damn, I'm gonna check in the replay. I didn't hit anybody that hard. That hurt my elbow. Ow. God dang it. Heartbreak? Yep. Dude, that was totally unexpected. What? I've been kicked out of my own server for blocking the road for like 5 seconds while I was recovering? Dude, they should remove this from No Hezzy. God dang it. Join again. 7.97 seconds. That's still like insane fast, man. But damn, it hurt my elbow. It actually did hurt. Andy Guadian, why did you choose the Volvo S60R setup? Because it's an amazing fast car, dude. You might not know a lot about the Volvo S60R, but the S60R is 300 horsepower, all-wheel drive, 6-speed manual transmission, and it's a pretty cool car, man. Where is it? I have a picture here somewhere. Did I pass through? I think I did. Maybe I didn't. I post things and then they move around, and that really, messes up. I'm still loading the game, so... Oh, here it is. So these are my Volvos. The S60R and the S60. Now the only left is the T8. I used to have 3 Volvos up until like 3 weeks ago. And now my lineup is this Kia 2025 Carnival, the 2025 Kia Carnival Prestige, the Volvo and the Volvo, and the Cadillac, which the other Volvo that was not in this day in the picture became this one. Oh, you have a 2007 S60 all-wheel drive. Dude, I love it. 2 of my dream cars, the Cadillac CT5V and the Volvo S60R. Oh, and I gotta clean it up today, Lotus. My garage is a big mess today, and I told my wife, I'm not home tonight, this afternoon. I'm just cleaning up the garage. Turn off the traction control. Let's get the points down here. Does it show? All right. Yes, it does. All right. All right. All right. All right. You best you got is a 10-second car? Dude, a 10-second car. Nothing to be sad about. But I know you know that. Ethan Anderson, thank you for following. Subscribing, I should say. This map here is a lot of fun. In real life, a 10-second car is great, but in a video game, since it's somewhat easy to... Yeah, it is true. I mean, in real life, it's totally different. Get a 3-second car, a 10-second car, it's kind of neat. Ouch, ouch. We're passengers. Yo, slide that mug. Nicodemus! Welcome back, Nicodemus. Man, I wish I knew how to drift. I don't. Lower the volume a little bit. I need to tighten the screw here. Holy, what are you doing? Just reading the chat and driving don't kind of match. So, if I'm paying attention, I can be real good here. But if I'm not, I can be real not good. You know. Woohoo! Why the car ain't moved out your way, Nicodemus? Oh, because the server is programmed in a way that they keep the gaps, but they don't change lanes. It's for cutting traffic, things you should never do in real life, because this is not a skill game. This is a luck game. Because if you're not in real life, people change lanes, your luck's gonna run out, you depend on the others. That's luck. And here, it's not luck, it's skill, and I don't have that much skill, as you can clearly see. But you can get really skillful here. Is that map on BeamNG? No. I mean, it is on BeamNG also, Sean, but this is Assetto Corsa right now. We're driving Assetto Corsa, the classic Assetto Corsa, and we are driving in the Shutoku Revival Project track map in the No Hezi server. Look, just for a minute, full throttle, want to hear the limiter. So you need to go on the side if you want to go full throttle on the shoulder here. There's no way I can go full throttle here. Oops. Wait, finish crashing. Let's go. Now we can. Let's see if we're gonna... I think we're gonna get very narrow here. Yeah, it gets narrow. We're gonna continue. Don't worry. I'll get to the rev limiter. Oh my god, how did you make that? Sir, I have a tutorial on my channel exactly where you are. We're hitting everybody. The purpose of this game is to hit everybody. Okay, now I think we can go to the shoulder again and try to reach max speed. Ah, but it's so narrow. God dang it. Let's go. Hey, what's that game? I got the steering wheel and I really want to play it. So, Joyboy, the game is called Assetto Corsa, and we're at the max. And narrow. Oh.
Fatality.
You guys all right? Yeah, no hesi server. Oh, what? No hesi server? It's my own no hesi server. This is a private server. You can try to search for it. It's S60, Flybrick S60R. Andrew, is that a real Saab dash configured to work with the sim? It's a real Volvo. The Volvo gods are probably, you know, pretty upset right now because you confused the Saab with a Volvo. But yeah, it's a Volvo dash configured to work with the game, with any game whatsoever. Was the rig hard to build? It wasn't. It was just a lot of work, man. Alex, you can check my YouTube tutorials. You're gonna see that's not hard to build, but it's a lot of work to build. Chicken, how you doing, man? What's up? Oof, oof. Crashing into everybody here. Focus, man. Oof. Oh, thank you, Nicodemus. Yeah, in real life, I drive like an old lady. I drive super slow. I keep within the speed limit. And here I'm just crashing into everybody now. I'm trying to go as faster than you should, because this server is meant to be driven at 120 to 140 miles an hour. Like right now, let's focus a little bit. Let's slow down. Wait. Yeah, never confuse a Volvo with a Saab, man. That's a very bad sin. And we are on the heavy traffic server, so it's a little more intense. But here you go. Like this is the speed. Thank you, Andrew. Did you buy the interior yourself? Yes, sir. On my channel, you can see where I bought it, how much I paid for it, how to build it, what are the steps involved, and you know, so on and so forth. Yes, sir. A Volvo S60R interior. The amazing Volvo S60R. It looks like your XC or your dad's XC90 dashboard from 2009. Yes, sir, it does, because it's very similar. The climate control is practically the same. The gauge cluster is exactly the same, especially if he has, you know, the art design. The radio is a little bit different, but it's very similar. The vents are similar. The steering wheel is different. It's very similar to an XC90 from that era. Ooh. Yeah, man. 120 miles on a heavy traffic. That is true, dude. Kind of lose yourself a little bit in the speed here. And it's funny because you guys don't have the same speed sensation as I do, because I do have the rest. I see the rest of the car on the triple here, because I do have the side mirrors here. Move the camera a little bit around here. So here is my right side, and I'm gonna move now to my left side. So you can see that I do have the others, and this helps with the speed sensation. Ooh. Didn't have to let go. In my truck, paratrooper? Oh, hey, welcome back. We're driving the Caddy. We're driving the Cadillac CT5V. What's the game name? The game is called Assetto Corsa. Rio 13. It's easy. Yeah, it's not hard, man. You should join No Hesi and see where you can rank in the point system. All you have to do is you cut traffic as close as you can to the cars, not crash, and then, like, for instance, right now you need to go close to them so you can count more points, and then you cut traffic, you use the whole road, and as soon as you touch anybody, you're gonna reset twice if you touch twice. And if you go here on the white line, it stops the points right away because this is cheating. But if you go back, it'll reset the point system and you get going. Can you double clutch and granny shift? Yeah, No Hesi is a lot of fun. How can you get this game? So the game is on Steam. It's called Assetto Corsa. And then to get the track, the traffic, all of the other good stuff, you gotta go to nohesi, nohesi.gg. We're gonna make a U-turn here with the handbrake, right about here. I would like to refer to myself as a YC of speed. What is that? Oh man, I'm getting tired. I've been sitting here for the whole morning now, so, and I gotta make lunch. And also YouTube's not working today. It's just so annoying. And even my TikTok didn't do so well. I don't know what's going on. It's probably me. The car sounds mean. Yes, man. It is mean. It's 9:21. Here is noon. It's 12:22 p.m. right now. We're gonna go back to the pits and then I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna make lunch and work on my garage today. Biaggi, yes sir, no hesi. .gg, 2 G's, as in golf. Do you have to have a PC or can you play on consoles? You can play on consoles, but not the server, not with the mods. Only on PC you can get all those things with. Oops. iRacing is a blast. Best force feedback I've ever felt in the game. iRacing is pretty cool. I don't like their model of iRenting, so I stopped paying for it. I think Assetto Corsa is good enough. Assetto Corsa Competizione has amazing force feedback. I don't know if you've tried Automobilista 2 lately. They improved a lot. I'd say it's even better than iRacing for the force feedback. But yes, sir. Yo, you live? Are you live? Did you make a mess in your garage or did you just want to do some organizing? I just need to do some organizing, man. I had a, like, been a month, more than a month. Like, I went camping. I didn't put the stuff away. I have another simulator in my garage that takes a bunch of space, and I need to just organize it generally. And I also want to wash the Cadillac today. I'm thinking about applying ceramic coating on it tomorrow. So I need to keep it, wash it, and then so I can start tomorrow. I need to clay it. Even though it's a brand new car, I'll clay it, prepare it, do some paint correction because the dealership destroys the paint. It's a black Cadillac, so, Is your setup an actual car? No, it's just the interior of a car, man. This is just the interior with the triple screen. I have the passenger seat, the driver's seat, the front dashboard, and the center console. That's all. And then the triple TVs around me. I haven't played anything but modded Assetto Corsa and iRacing. On Xbox, I've played it, but I've got an R9. You got an R9 Moza, nice. Yeah, that one is a good one. Just touched barely back there. Paratrooper, there was a major update to Euro Truck. I know. It broke my mods, man. I hate that. It broke my mods. It's just not working properly. Can't even load Euro Truck now. How fast your in real life caddy do a quarter-mile Lotus? I don't know. It's a good question. I know the Blackwing will do it in about 11 seconds, I think. 10.5 to 11. I'm not sure. I have to check. I've seen it, but I don't remember it. Do you ever watch F1? Yes, I do, Lit. Do you know Squeeze Bend? What is a Squeeze Bend? I have no clue, James. What are you talking about? No clue. And please don't spam questions on the chat. If you ask more than once, I consider spam and I will have to mute you because it makes it harder for me to read the questions. Gotta go. Oof, we just crashed again. Damn it. Oof, oof. Ow, ow, ow. Gotta go 12:25 for you. AM or noon, Ghostly? I like iRacing because the subscription model, let me finish reading, makes people try harder. I don't know if I agree with that, Jacob, but I do agree that the community that plays online in iRacing is generally more well behaved, and that's one of the strongholds that iRacing has, in my opinion. But even professional race drivers prefer a Assetto Corsa. Verstappen, I heard a podcast he did the other day, and he said he prefers a Assetto Corsa for training. No worries, man. I see you later, La Lula. F1 is so good. Max gave my uncle a $5 million watch. I don't know what that is. $5 million? Kind of hard to believe. 5 million. Your currency, I don't know how much is it in dollars. Charles Leclerc. Now, I'm with now the Brazilian guy. The new Brazilian guy, Bortoleto. Obviously, I'm Brazilian, so my, who I root for will shift as quick as possible whenever there's a Brazilian in the F1 grid. So, yeah. Oh, really, James? Oh, that's bad. He shouldn't do that. And it's funny because I get shadow banned driving my simulator, and people like this guy, risk people's lives in real life and then, don't get shadow banned. I don't know. I don't understand the logic, but I'm pretty sure I'm being shadow banned today because usually I have 200 people watching on YouTube and it's not working. I probably need to change my camera, put farther behind, I don't know, so people can see that I'm on a simulator. Pretty annoying. What server, bro? I am on my personal server here in Nohezi, man. I'm sorry. And I'm almost ending my live stream, so I would give you the link, but I'm almost, getting to the pits, and we're just gonna talk a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna end the live stream. I don't think there is a $5 million watch in the world, man. Yeah, but it's not 5 million. Woo. That was not ideal. Oh yeah, the fuel tanks are much smaller, Paratrooper. You're right. Do you have any problems with your mods? Because I need to work on mine and see what's breaking it. Good evening, Richard. How you doing, man? Traffic is a little weird here now. Oh, really? $20 million watches, Parker? Damn, yeah. I would be amazed. I'm pretty good, man. Kind of bummed out today because both TikTok didn't do very well. Only 4,000 likes. You know my live streams usually get about 20,000 likes. And also my YouTube been stuck at 40, 30 people watching. So, pretty annoying. Hey, hello to South Africa, Junior. It's crazy how many expensive stuff there are around. Oh, thanks, man. I don't know if there's enough time, Richard, but I appreciate you. I actually don't use any mods, but I can enable the ones I have and let you know. All right. Cool, man. Yeah, I gotta work on mine and see what's breaking it, because and every time it's the same guessing game. Like when it's installed, it told me like, okay, this mod is not gonna work. Okay, you disable it, but then you go load it and it's still breaking the game. Something else is breaking, and then you gotta like disable everything, and then keep reloading the game time and time again until you find the one that breaks it, and you keep like enabling and reloading, and then see, okay, does this one breaks? No. You rooting for Carlos Sainz? Get a podium in Vegas? Oh, nice. It's this weekend, isn't it? I haven't seen the schedule for this weekend. And oh, nice. Here we are, our beautiful caddy. Move the point system out of the way. Our V. I have this picture here. There. Make smaller. There we go. Very similar, just the wheel is a little different, and I think I have to turn a little more here. Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, my good friends, the L Studio. Hello, man. Yeah, so with this, we are reaching the end of our live stream. And there was a num-num trying to spam my chat, Queen. Oh, I'm so glad the message were held by Automod. That's so ridiculous, dude. Grow up. JM. Oh, man, I'm finishing my driving for today. I'm tired already. I've been here the whole morning. Yes, on YouTube, Sean. There was a weird dude just spamming the chat. I don't understand these folks. I truly don't. Like, what's the point? What are you going to get if you spam somebody's chat with nonsense? Let's put the other camera here. I can kind of... I don't like the colors on this camera, though. All right, friends. I hope to see you guys. Yeah, they like attention. They're just jealous and they want attention. All right, my friends. I hope to see you guys on the next live stream. It's been a fun day today. Even though the viewership is not the best, still, you know, it is what it is. So I hope to see you guys again. I don't know if I'm live stream tomorrow. I'll try. I got to keep on trying, right? And I will see you on the next one. So please don't forget to double tap to like before you go. That helps a lot the channel. And then also subscribe if you're not subscribed already, so you can watch my tutorials, see the other videos, and so on and so forth. I will see you guys on the next one. Stay safe and enjoy your weekend. Good day.